What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with a figure fix or a figure update. Now, if you recall in my previous videos from this past week involving Batman and Green Lantern, between the two sets, these two figures gave me some problems with their articulation and the fact that Green Lantern's leg was a little bit longer than one. Let's actually take a look at Batman first. Now, Batman had a really frozen thigh swivel right here. I couldn't get it to move for the life of me. I did go ahead and heat that up for about 5 minutes. It did take a while, but I finally did get the leg to move. Now, if you do look inside that joint, you can see exactly what froze it up. All that paint that I mentioned on Predator, oh, not Predator, the Alien, it did freeze up this joint, but it is moving now, which is a really good thing. I'm happy that I now have that piece of articulation. My next step is to fix the toes, which that will just be to heat it up and slowly work it, but overall I'm happy with the way that came out. Now, having a look at Green Lantern, I already did the hard part and disassembled his leg joint right here. As you can see, I just popped it off the peg. Interesting thing to note that they painted that. Really do not like them painting joints, because that can freeze up on you. So all I did was take his leg and heat this up under a hairdryer for about 2 minutes. The reason I used a hairdryer for this is because it needed to be a focused area. When I was doing this, it's a lot easier with a hairdryer just to heat up this part. I didn't want to heat up his knee or his crotch piece. I just really wanted to focus it on his thigh. Now, it's already cooled down and I can't really get it to move. Once you do heat it up, do take your time popping the leg off. You don't want to just rip it off. Just slowly work it off. Eventually you'll feel it start to come off, and when you feel like it's at a point you can pull it off, just go ahead and pull it and you will have this. Now, it's a really easy fix. All we're going to do is heat this back up and apply it back onto the joint. We don't need to modify this anyway. I might go ahead and shave that off. But as far as fixing it, we just need to pop it off and then slowly pop it back on. Now, we will heat this up for about 2 to 3 minutes, and we'll see how that works. If I need to heat it up more, I will. But that's pretty much how you fix it up. So what I'm going to do now is heat this leg up, reattach it, and then you guys will see exactly how to fix your leg if one leg is longer than the other. Alright, so we did go ahead and heat up his leg. You can see it's really soft. So all we're going to do is reattach that, push as far in as you can go, just so that it appears level with his leg. We're actually going to let that cool off, but as you can see, his legs are now the proper length, which that's pretty much how you fix the joint. You just want to pop the thigh swivel off. Again, take your time when doing it. You don't want to rush things, especially when you're trying to fix something. It's better to take your time and work it in rather than trying to force it all at once. So once that dries, once this cools down, it's gonna harden in proper place, and that's pretty much how you fix a leg that's longer than the other when it comes to NECA figures. So really glad I was able to show that off to you guys. So let's actually get them on my stand, and then I'll go more in depth on how I fix these guys. So here we have the NECA Batman and Green Lantern fully fixed up, and I really like what I did here. Now, this was a really simple fix. I didn't do anything too complicated. For Batman, I did heat up his thigh and slowly moved it around just because it was frozen with paint. If your joint is stuck because of paint, you do have to be very cautious on how long you heat it up and moving it around. Remember, when you're using a hairdryer, don't directly have the figure in the actual hairdryer because you will melt the plastic. You want to hold the figure about 4 to 6 inches away from the actual hairdryer and wait about 30 seconds to a minute just to get it heated up, and then just keep heating it up as needed. Green Lantern was a much easier fix. All I needed to do was take his thigh off and then reattach it. Now, that's a pretty easy fix, and it's a pretty common problem with NECA figures, but if you know what you're doing, you can really fix it up. And I will show pictures of Green Lantern's inner thigh before and after what I did. That way you guys can see how it looked prior to me fixing it and after me taking it off and placing it on properly. Now, once again, this was a really simple fix. If you guys want to see me fix up more figures, just let me know down in the comments. If you have a figure with a problem, I'll go in and actually show you guys how to fix it, if that's what you guys really want to do. I'm more than willing to help my subscribers or anybody who views my videos with their figures. Just leave me a comment telling me what your problem is, and I'll do my best to show off a way to fix it. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out my Batman and Alien review, as well as my Green Lantern Predator review. They are up at the time I'm making this video, and they're really good figures, so I really do recommend you check those out. As always, check out my Instagram for new and exciting action figure photos. Ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. You really don't get notified with subscriptions alone, excuse me. So ring that bell and you'll be notified every time I upload a video, such as one of these how to fix figure videos. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.